fighters around here. What do you think is fight town for Chicago?
The pedigree boxing just in Chicago alone is truly amazing. Like I said before, hopefully we can sign some of this young talent in Chicago and back the young talent and take them to their next level.
You going for the knockout, Floyd?
Well, I'm always looking for the victory, but of course, do I think the knockout can happen? Absolutely.
How many rounds?
We don't know, but like I said before, I'm going to continue to believe in my skills and believe in my talent. I got a great team. My team has done everything that I asked of my team. Now it's my job to go out there September 14th, and do what I do best.
Floyd, he knocked out Carlos Baldomir, and you did not. What was the difference between his fight and your fight against Carlos Baldomir?
After I fought Carlos Baldomir, I thought he had retired, so I really don't know.
No, I got you. He was old as hell, I got you. But you both dominated the fight, but he did knock him out. Why don't you ever look for the knockout versus a Guerrero or Baldomir? Why don't we ever see the knockout?
He said, well, a lot of guys coming to a fight facing Floyd Mayweather, looking just to survive, looking just to say, you know what, I went the distance with Floyd Mayweather. Things happen, and this is the sport of boxing. People don't remember how many knockouts you do or you don't have. People only remember winners.
Yeah, but Floyd, you're the greatest fighter of my generation. You're a masterful fighter. A fight like Guerrero, when you're dominating a fight, don't you want to look for the knockout to give your fans what they want to see at the end, man?
Well, hopefully, I don't know if you was watching the fight.
I watched the fight. I was there live.
Well, if you was there live, and I took my glove off and I took my wraps off, you had a chance to look at my hand.
What about Baldomir, though? Fights like that, though. You go for the knockout at the end. You're already dominated.
When you're fighting Floyd Mayweather, you're going to push yourself to the limit, to the pinnacle. If Baldomir never heard of this guy, Canelo, and he's facing him, he thinks he's a guy just with a blown-up record.
He was only 20, though.
Age has nothing to do with it.
It did with him, though.
Well,
Floyd is...
It has nothing to do with it once again.
Floyd is different, but
Get with Tic Tac.
Floyd is different, but do you ever feel... Floyd is different because it's a different era. But do you ever feel like a Jack Johnson in that? Floyd, do you ever feel like a Jack Johnson in that we, instead of shuffling out the great white hypes, we're always shuffling out like the great Mexican hypes to try to beat you? Different stuff, but
I look at every fighter as just a fighter. I'm not going into a fight saying, well, this guy, he's Puerto Rican, he's Mexican, he's Dominican, he's American. To me, he's just a fighter.
What can you say to the Mexican fans in regards of the date that you're gonna fight? That's a special date for Mexico.
I feel like it's just another day, but Mayweather loves Mexico, and I'm always gonna stand behind Mexico. It's a great country. I love to go there and relax, take a vacation. What else can I say, man? September 14th, I'm gonna be in tip-top shape.
Can you say something in Spanish for the Mexican fans, Floyd?
It's gotta be old.
I answered the same questions already.
You're gonna be doing it for 8 more shows now, right?
I answered the same questions earlier today.
Yeah.
It's a long tour. What else can I say? It's a long tour.
How's Grand Rapids?
Grand Rapids was amazing. It was good to go back home and see some old faces.
Yeah. What's the real reason why you don't want to fight at HBO? Is it because of Harold Letterman?
I was Showtime
It's just a joke, man. I'm sorry. It's a bad one.
Hey, Floyd, can you say something in Spanish for the Mexican fans? Do you know some Spanish? Do you know some Spanish, Floyd, that you can say for the Mexican fans?
This is America. If we was in Mexico, we would speak some Spanish, but right now, we're in America. We're in the red, white, and blue. Something that I represented in the '96 Olympic Games, and I will always represent the red, white, and blue, like the true champion that I am.
But you're going to Mexico on the 30th.
I don't know what day I'm going to Mexico. I will be going real soon. But like I said before, Floyd Mayweather, I bleed the red, white, and blue.
Floyd, why not fight in like a bigger arena other than Las Vegas? Why not Madison Square Garden?
MGM Grand is where we will be fighting. September 14th, and that's the place to be.
You consider that your famous fight town?
Chance to ask some questions.
Famous for fight town?
Who's coming out with you? Any rappers coming out with you at this match?
We don't know, but most likely it will be the best guy, which is Lil Wayne.
Floyd, you're always saying that you are the one, the fighter, the best of your generation. Who do you recognize, present or in the past, as a fighter on your level, now or in the times back?
Well, you know, it's the critics. The critics put these guys on certain levels, and then when certain fighters come up short, then the same guys that put them on a high level then get to talking bad about the guys. So, you know, things happen, you live and you learn.
But you own list the guys you will consider equal to you now or in the past.
I don't know.
You must know.
I don't know.
Do you consider yourself the greatest boxer of all time?
I'm a very excited fighter that know how to go out there and get the job done.
Ole Malignaggi wants a rematch versus Broner. Would you like to see that?
Marginale and Broner, that's not my business.
You don't want to see another rematch?
Marginale, Broner, that's not my business.
What do you want next for Broner? Anything?
I'm proud that Broner got the victory, and I wish him nothing but the best.
What about Ishe Smith versus Molina? Who do you got in that fight? Obviously your guy.
What's up?
How does this promotion compare to when you fought De La Hoya and you went on the
2007
City tour?
I think that, you know, my fan base has grown. My fan base has grown. And I think it was a brilliant game plan to keep putting Canelo on my undercard so he can build him a fan base and then ultimately face myself and we come together and get a fast and exciting fight.
When you hear the reception that Canelo gets from all the fans, do you feel like you're partially responsible for that because he did fight on a lot of your undercards?
I mean, of course, you know, Canelo fought on a lot of my undercards. He was able to build his name. He always fought in the pre-main event, and he hasn't had a chance to go on pay-per-view by himself yet. So once again, he's the B side, I'm the A side, but he's a young, strong champion. You know, a guy that I can't overlook. And September, I go out there and do what I do best.
Did you ever contemplate of fighting overseas, like a big arenas in England, big arenas in Germany?
MGM.
You are a global fighter.
MGM is what I love, and